Hi, welcome to a quick retro game review of The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap on the Game Boy Advance, a game that I've recently almost completed. I got to the last boss and couldn't get any further. I'll go over that in a bit. But first things first, all the gameplay that you're seeing here is taken from a walkthrough, so please do go to that page if you get a chance and show them some support. I didn't manage to get any good gameplay myself straight off the Game Boy Advance, so this looks like it's running off an emulator. Anyway, back to the game. So it's a top-down 2D puzzle game, as most of these earlier Legend of Zeldas are, and the big sort of difference with this one is that you can, as you can see here, shrink down to the size of the Minish people, and that helps you to solve some of the puzzles. It also makes, as you can see here, one of the some of the enemies that would normally be dead easy into these massive bosses, which is quite fun as well. It's probably my favourite so far, actually, of the Zelda 2D games that I've played. Really enjoy some of the puzzles on this, and it's just a really fun game to play. Here we are in Hyrule Town. There's lots of different areas, as you can see here. We're in the sort of volcano region, and here we are in Mount Crinell. I think that's how you say it. So yeah, there's lots of different elements to the game. One of the things you can do as well is split yourself, like the Four Swords, but just one player, you can split yourself into different parts to solve some of the puzzles as well. Here I am, a little bit smaller, doing working my way through the Minish areas. And another thing with this is you've got these kin stones that you fuse together, and that will change things within the game. The game itself has quite a small map, but a lot of it is out of bounds until you can solve different puzzles or fuse different kin stones. Here I am going into the Elemental Sanctuary, where you, when you get all the elements, you can upgrade your sword, which will help you to do different things. And eventually, when you get all four, you can take on the big boss at the end of the game. And then you go into this sort of cloud, almost like Skyward Sword. You go into this cloud level, which is awesome. And it took me ages to work out what I was doing here, but you get these little kind of, I think they're called mole gloves, that you can, yeah, look, go through the clouds that way. Yeah, I do love all the different sort of quirky weapons that you get in this game. When I went on to play from this game into Link's Awakening, and I definitely missed some of the weapons that you get here. There's an old friend from Breath of the Wild as well. I saw a theory once on a Zelda clip that, you know, all those skulls that are in Breath of the Wild that all the goblins live in actually come from the skulls of these giant creatures. It's quite sad and depressing, that, isn't it? Anyway, and then, yeah, this is the bit that really got me, made me rage quit on this game. You get to the end, and what's been a fairly relaxing game, suddenly the difficulty curve goes up so many notches in the very last bit, and makes it absolutely impossible. Almost it was for me. You have to defeat all these enemies and then take on the boss. So every time you die, you have to then take on all those old enemies before you get to the boss again, and then defeat about three, I think it's like 4 different versions of the boss before you get to the end. But overall, I absolutely loved the Minish Cap. I was really surprised, because it doesn't always get the love that it deserves on Zelda videos, but it's yeah, one of my favourite probably my favourite 2D Zelda so far. I'm just working on Link's Awakening at the moment, so that might overtake it. But yeah, really enjoyed Minish Cap, and it is one definitely to check out if you get a chance. All right, thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, and hopefully there'll be lots more retro goodness in the future. Take care.